So I've talked a lot about how I love role-playing. I play in a lot of role-play heavy campaigns where role-playing is most of what we do. But I know that that is hard for a lot of people. It feels really awkward. So here are 3 tips to role-play better. As always, this is just my opinion. Your mileage may vary. Let's jump into it. So the thing about role-play is that it's just improv. So my first tip is to, anytime you enter a scene, know who you are and know what your goals are. This doesn't mean you need to know all of your character's personality traits. You just need to know which personality traits are about to show up in this conversation. You need to know what knowledge they have, and you need to know what they're trying to achieve by the end of this conversation. It could be that they're trying to get something specific, but it could also be that they're just trying to gain closeness with someone. If you're really new to roleplay, some of the scariest type of improv you can do is when conversation starts to drag or meander. So know what your goals are, know who your character is, and what they want. Tip number 2 is to be a good scene partner. If you know anything about improv, you've heard about the rule of yes and, taking what your partner gives you, accepting it, affirming it, and then adding on to it. What that does not mean in the roleplay space is that you need to agree with everything every other character says. What it does mean is you need to take an active interest in other characters. What that means is asking them questions, following up on past conversations and decisions, and seeking them out for character interaction. My third tip, the most important one above all else, is to follow the fun. I think one of the biggest mistakes inexperienced role players can make is overcommitment to a bit of like angst or lone wolfishness. Don't be afraid to put away a bit so that you can pursue what is fun and interesting. I'm not saying throw your character's personality out the window, but if you're doing something that isn't allowing you to have fun and participate with other players, change that. And that's it. Those are my 3 tips on how to be a better role player. What do you do to make roleplay more fun?